Have you ever heard of vascular dementia? Do you know what it is? Vascular dementia is caused by a series of strokes to the brain. The strokes can be so tiny that not even the afflicted person notices a change. These mini strokes destroy bits of the brain to affect memory and other intellectual functions. Vascular dementia is irreversible. This disease is common in those who survive into their 80s and 90s. About 4 million people in the United States have some form of intellectual impairment. This can include a grandparent or other great relative. When I was about 7 years old, my grandmother was diagnosed with vascular dementia. I didn't completely understand what was going on at first, but I would notice weird things like she would lose her purse and my mother and I would find it in the freezer. When my mom finally explained to me what was going on, I realized I had to grow up quickly. I had to help my mom, help my grandmother. I will discuss more about vascular dementia and its relation to Alzheimer's disease, what to do if you suspect somebody has a dementing illness, and the life expectancy of somebody with a dementing illness. Vascular dementia is often confused with Alzheimer's disease, but I am here to tell you that they are not the same. Vascular dementia is caused by blockages and breaches in the brain's blood supply that in turn damages the brain. According to the Journal of Neuropsychiatry, risk factors include coronary heart disease, congestive failures, cigarette smoking, alcohol abuse, and hypertension. The journal also states that cognitive impairment in vascular dementia is directly related to blood pressure, cardiovascular complications, and age. It is inversely related to education. One of the first signs of vascular dementia is a decline in memory, more specifically, short-term memory. In the early stages of my grandmother's vascular dementia, she would eat several bowls of cereal a day because she'd forgotten she'd already eaten one before. The confusion between these two diseases is understandable. They are both a decline in memory and in general forgetfulness. But with Alzheimer's, the growing severity is more gradual. It will disrupt daily activities such as cooking, cleaning, and shopping. In vascular dementia, however, a change can be noticed within days. This is because of the death of a large amount of brain cells due to a lack of blood. When comparing the two, Daniel Pindick said it best. If Alzheimer's disease was a shallow downward slope, vascular dementia would be a staircase. Now that you understand the differences between vascular dementia and Alzheimer's, I will explain what to do if you suspect somebody has a dementing illness. When you suspect that somebody close to you, such as a relative, has a dementing illness, you first need to analyze the situation and decide the best way to help the impaired person that also helps you, the person handling the situation. The 36-hour day said that the first and most important step is to analyze and understand the disease. Understanding the disease will decrease your fears and worries and help you plan the best route to help the person with the dementing illness. Another important step is to find a physician. You need a physician that will devote his or her time and interest needed to care for the patient. This disease cannot be stopped or reversed, but a lot can be done to improve the quality of life for the patient. I can tell you from experience that this is not an easy thing to deal with, but patience is key, as well as your undying love for that person. Since you know what to do if you suspect somebody has a dementing illness, I will discuss the life expectancy of somebody with vascular dementia. Like most diseases, there is a life expectancy for somebody with vascular dementia. Characteristics of somebody clinically diagnosed with this disease include impairments in syntax, verbal comprehension, and visuospatial ability. These characteristics are similar to those in Alzheimer's, according to the Journal of Neuropsychiatry. These characteristics resemble each other in the two diseases, but the life expectancies do not. The life expectancy of somebody with Alzheimer's disease is about 9 years, but for somebody with vascular dementia, it is about 5 years. This, however, is not the case with my grandmother. She was diagnosed with vascular dementia about 10 years ago. This leads me to believe that she not only has vascular dementia, but Alzheimer's as well. In conclusion, vascular dementia is a serious disease. It not only takes a toll on the afflicted person, but on that person's family as well. Like previously stated, vascular dementia is irreversible. It is caused by a series of strokes to the brain that can be so small that nobody is aware of any change. These changes include an effect in memory and in intellectual impairments. I have explained the differences between vascular dementia and Alzheimer's disease, what to do if you suspect somebody has a dementing illness, and the life expectancy of somebody with vascular dementia. Vascular dementia is a life-changing disease, but there are steps and strategies you can take to reduce your risk of developing such an illness. These come from the Alzheimer's Association and include: don't smoke. Keep your blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol in check. Eat a healthy, balanced diet. Exercise. Maintain a healthy body weight, and limit your alcohol consumption. Because of my grandmother's condition, I be sure and follow these steps. A healthy lifestyle is very important to me, and I hope it is to you. Thank you.